Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Fernbus Coach Simulator. We're about to get run over by a lorry. We're starting our journey today down in Dresden with the HanVool TX. So it's not the TDX that we saw in the last video, this is the TX. £12.79 this will cost you. It's one of the three HanVool in inverted commas. Of course, a play on Van Hool, which we know it's a Van Hool Alstom. No, not an Alstom. Go on, you know what it is. What's the flipping coach now? I always call it a Van Hool Alstom, and it's not at all, is it? It's the it's the coach Altano. That's the one, a Van Hool Altano. But of course, they've not got licensing. Some people very kindly pointed out in the comments, you do know it's Van Hool, not HanVool. Yes, I know, but that's what they've called this these particular add-ons because of a lack of licensing. Starting down in Dresden today, we're going to be going on an express route down the motorway to the Treff Hotel Panorama. A couple of windy roads there, just to see how this particular coach deals with windy roads. We've got quite a few people. Where do you want? Flensburg? Sorry, lovey, we're not going there. Get them all checked in. I've turned the engine off. Now, we are in the TX17, which is nice. Yeah, we're in the TX17. It's a perfectly reasonable bus. I think you get the TX18, the TX19, TX20, maybe, and then it's TDX21, TDX22. I'm not really sure about the whole naming convention of them, but you get quite a few different variants in length. All triaxles on this, so you've got your nice your cockpit there, little seat at the side for maybe a guide to sit, and for some reason everyone's sitting on the right hand side. Excuse me. I wonder if maybe there's better views out of the right hand side of the coach. Who knows? Oh, hang on, we've just fallen through this. Hey, there we go. Yeah, right, okie dokie, let's get started, get that door shut, and get on the way. Right, engine started. I like how you get the nice little picture of the coach on there, that's nice. Right, off we go. So, yeah, as per the other add-ons, oh no, I forgot to do this, hang on, right, where's your Wi-Fi? That's down there. Passenger monitor on, power system on, kitchen, Wi-Fi, co-driver light, we don't need that. Oh, hang on. Right, so we're going round to the right. Right, hang on. Exterior lights, passenger light, reading light, night light, driver fan. I think, oh, air filter system, we'll put that on. Everything else seems pretty alright, doesn't it? That'll do. Now, it does come with the rear steer function, which we've seen on the other versions. Even though it's only the TX17, it's the Diddy one, you still do get the rear steer. It makes handling a lot easier on this coach. And, yeah, much like the other add-ons, it seems to be the same sounds. It seems to be a very similar cab. Buttons all the same, which, as I said in the last video, but obviously, perhaps some people haven't watched the last video, so do bear with me if you've already heard this. I sort of feel that perhaps it's a little bit of a cash grab, and it's a bit of a shame. They're all different body styles, of course, they're all different, so it requires separate 3D models, but with the sounds, the physics, everything, they're all very much the same, and it sort of makes you wonder, well, actually, instead of releasing them as 3 separate packs, it could very easily have been 1 pack, you know what I'm saying there. Now, of course, it's all gonna, well, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I mean, if they make a lot of money off this is probably how our add-ons are going to be. If they can, if people are happy with buying it that way. It's just my personal choice. I think that perhaps it could have all been 1 pack. The differences are minimal as far as I can see. I don't know an awful lot about these coaches. You know, there might be some of you watching that do know an awful lot about these coaches, and you say, well, actually, Joe, you know, there's a lot of subtle differences that you're not seeing. That might be the case, and I'm willing to hold my hands up there. But yeah, £12.79 per bus. You don't get a discount if you already own one of these buses. So if you buy them all in separate transactions over, I don't know, the course of a year, you might have bought one for Christmas, you might buy one for your birthday, you know what I mean? You might treat yourself at Easter, I don't know, Good Friday, hey, treat yourself to a HanVool Altano. Yeah, I don't believe that it will automatically discount you you know, you won't get money off. It'll be $12.79 a time. The only time that you actually save money is if you bite the bullet and buy all 3 coaches in one go. You can get them as part of a bundle, where if you you basically buy 2 of the coaches and you get your 3rd one free. So it does bring it down. Oh, for goodness sake! I'm not quite sure, sir. Right, hang on. Let's just pull in here because he's not going to stop whinging until we. I thought I'd. Have we not? I thought I'd. Kitchen play announcement. Destination, Wi-Fi. Where's the bathroom? Do we have a bathroom? Cruise control. Oh, there we go. Right. Toilet, driver fan. We don't need any of that. Right, off we go. Yeah, sorry to whoever's parked behind me. Here's a bugger, is that it's hidden behind the steering wheel, so you always forget to do it. I say you. I always forget to do it. And then they all whinge at me when I've not done it. Right, round we go. So, Hotel Panorama. It's a bit of a... it's almost like a holiday destination. I feel like a Shearing's coach holiday. German edition, of course. Shearings.de. Yeah, dear, right, so full steam ahead. Oh, someone's hacking a lung up back there, goodness me. If it's COVID, I don't want it. Bad enough illnesses. Oh, hang on. Oh, dear. Right, well, that is... I mean, I'm not being funny, sir, but this is very much my lane. It's just a minor road rage incident here. You're fine, sir. There were lines there. You were meant to give way to me. There we go. Look at that. Despawned. Right, carry on as if nothing happened. There we go. That'll do. On to das Autobahn. Die Autobahn? Der Autobahn? I'm not sure. Probably das Autobahn. Where we can put our foot down now. We're probably actually going to be travelling at these speeds for the rest of the journey now. I don't think we come off, do we? We don't usually on Fernbus. Once you're on the motorway, that's that. You're there for the rest of your journey. Unless, of course, you are... oh, hang on, we're slowing down already. Roadworks already, people. Goodness me. I do like how... I mean, we don't... Oh, there's a contraflow system by the look of things. Yeah, it does seem... The roadworks... Are they a new-ish feature? I know they're not like a really recent feature, but, you know, the road closures, things like this, little spontaneous bits and pieces popping up. Is this like this all the time, or would, you know, another time would it be fine? I don't know. I don't know. But, right, let's get our foot down. I know we're speeding. Thought you shouldn't drive so fast around here. Well, you want to get there on time, don't you? There's no average speed cameras. Oh, hang on. Right, there we go. Slow down. Zoom across. Lovely. Now, we're not going to catch that insignia because we're going uphill. So he's going to whiz away. Although, to be fair, it's saying that we were speeding, but that orange coach in front, I'm not being funny, but we certainly weren't catching him up. He really put his foot down through that section. Hey, dear. We're whizzing along. Where are we going? Nuremberg, Erfurt, and Chemnitz. Chemnitz. Probably. It might not even. It might be a silent H. You never know. My pronunciations have never been the best, have they? Right, we're just going to nip out here so that we don't get stuck. And boxed in. You can see just in the mirror on the left-hand side there. Is the accelerator pedal stuck? No, I just want to get everybody there. We're on an open section of motorway. Oh, it's a VDL Futura. Lovely. Grupo 7331, of course, is a... you can actually see people stuck out the side of that coach there. If I go onto the... Hang on, what was it? It was home. There we go. We can actually take a nice picture. Although that does appear to... Ooh, what about that one? Nice. There we go, another one of them. Ooh, lovely. Can we change the time of day to make that? Ah, that's better. We could... we can do that then. That's nice. And then we can have something a bit higher up. Ooh, lovely. Look at that. I mean, I'll give this game its due. It does take a good screenshot. It takes a brilliant screenshot, doesn't it? All of the TML... Oh, hang on, someone's crashed. Heck. Oh, my lord, he's on fire. Someone should stop and help. I mean, not us, because we've got a timetable to stick to, but somebody else really should stop and help. Yeah, it restores your faith in humanity, doesn't it? Shortly, well, Christmas Eve as it happens, I was driving along near Loughborough, and yeah, it happened that I suffered a tyre puncture, and I ended up sat at the side of the road on Christmas Eve for 2 hours. Wonderful. It was about 5:20 in the afternoon, and I sat there until about 7:30 in the evening. So yeah, really how I wanted to spend my Christmas Eve, but these things do happen, don't they? But the amount of people, I don't know if it was just because it was Christmas and they felt sorry for me, like, oh no, that's really sad, he's sat there on Christmas Eve with his hazard lights on and his warning triangle out, not a euphemism. But the amount of people that slowed down and stopped and wound the window down and were, are you alright? Do you need help? Is everything okay? You know, more people actually stopped than drove past. And it got quite annoying in the end, because I mean, I didn't mind. I was just sat there in the car on my own. I had Friends on Netflix. I was perfectly happy, chilled out. I had enough food and drink. Well, I wasn't particularly hungry or thirsty, but, you know, there was enough there. I think I had a bottle of juice in the car, so I was catered for. It was warm. Yeah, so the people interrupting me, I got like, for goodness sake, someone else is stopping. Pause the television program. Speak to the stranger. You know, it's lovely, isn't it? It's really nice that people were like that. But yeah, it doesn't appear that happens in Germany, as we've just seen. Your car goes up in flames. Everyone just carries on past. No offers of help at all. Right, oh, we're powering up this hill. Can we get out? No, there's a car there. Come on, there we go. Nip out like that. It's like Formula 1 racing, is that? And that coach going past on the left-hand side was whizzing along, wasn't he? Right, we need to stay on this motorway, so we need to just nip across into this lane, heading towards Frankfurt and Erfurt. Nuremberg off to the right there. But we're not going there. Yeah, I don't know why I've got it in my head that it's the HanVool Alstom. It's not the HanVool Alstom, although to be fair, they could have called it the HanVool Alstom because that would have been fine for the licensing. But no, the Altano, because there's the Altano and the Astra Mega, isn't there? We've already looked at both of those. Go back and have a look if you've not looked at them already. They're really good little coaches. I say little coaches, they're absolutely enormous. Massive, great big things. I mean, like I say, they're all triaxles, the Astra Mega being a double-decker, the Altano TDX having a couple more seats down at the front here, whereas the TX just has, you know, just the staff are downstairs and the passengers are upstairs. Again, much like its sister coach models, limited to 100 kilometers an hour on this game, so you can sit even downhill with your foot flat to the floor, and you don't have to worry about speeding. I mean, obviously at 80 did I say 100 mile an hour? I meant 100 kilometers an hour. Obviously, if you've got the 80 kilometers an hour section like back there, you can quite easily speed through there, but you can't go any faster than 100. Which obviously on... oh, hang on, what's this coming past? Is it an Audi? Lovely. Odd shade of green there, although I saw an RS4 in the car park at work the other day. Actually, the other day was today. By the time, I mean, it's New Year's Day today, isn't it? Good Lord. Happy New Year, everybody. I realise this is going to go out on the Thursday the 4th. Which means it's no longer New Year. And everyone's back to normal. It's January, the weather's miserable. And everyone's just hacked off now and looking forward to summer. That's pretty much how it works, isn't it? As soon as New Year's out the way, everyone's back to being dead miserable again. The festivities are over. I'm cutting up this van here. There we go. He's livid. Livid is the minibus behind us. I do like that orange Volvo that's just gone past, though. I really do like that. Gorgeous colour. If you could actually get those Volvo, the V60s, V80s, I'm not sure what they are, but if you could get those in that colour, I absolutely would have one of those. Lovely looking car. I just like that orange. I think orange is a lovely colour for a car, and my old car, my Mini, used to be bright orange. It's, you know, it's just such a bright colour, isn't it? Although my current car is a lot more grown up, so yeah, they didn't offer it in orange, sadly, so I've just got a black car now. You know, super boring, grown up, mature adult, that's what I'd like to think of myself as. That's a mature adult and not a mature adulterer. Those are completely separate things, and I'm definitely not the latter. But yes, mature adult about town. That's who Joe is in 2023, going into 2024. Professional, that's what we'll call it. If you could all just forget about the minor road rage incident we had leaving Dresden. Yeah, just forget about that. Never happened. Absolutely never happened, did it? Right, we're just going to cut up this minibus again in the mirror. He's going to be so cross with us. Although I have a feeling saying that he might actually be that one in front. I think he's already gone past us, hasn't he? I think you can actually take some quite nice pictures up here. There's a couple of beauty spots, as it were. Of course, when we've done with these Fernbus videos on a Thursday, we'll probably have to go back to Eurotruck, won't we? We've been away from Eurotruck for so long. I actually fell out with Eurotruck. I wasn't best pleased because we were doing our little half-an-hour deliveries, weren't we? And I thought it'd be nice to go a bit further afield and do like in separate parts. However, it updated and said, oh, it's updated, so we've wiped your progress, we've cancelled your delivery, and you can just quick travel to wherever. So I was a little bit annoyed, and they're updating it quite a lot recently. So I thought, do you know what? We'll not, you know, we'll not do that for now until it's a bit more stable, until it's stopped updating. It also means that ProMods is forever being outdated. Which, you know, it's just a bit of a hassle, isn't it? A bit faster and we'll hit the sound barrier. Flipping out a lot faster, love. I think the sound barrier is a little bit faster than 100 kilometres an hour. Looking at what's coming up, it looks like there's going to be a few more roadworks, which is not good. Not good. Dear. Oh no, we're going into a road tunnel. Right, so I need to be... I mean, it just says cars only in this lane. And I'm not sure what lane we need to be in. Oh, we'll just carry on blasting through the middle. Whee! There we go, look at that. I mean, we are speeding here. It's absolutely fine. We'll get in front of this lorry and then we'll just slow down a little bit. How's that sound? Wait, these are flipping. Why are we driving so fast? Because we want to get there, don't we? We've got a hell of a journey to cover. Hell of a distance. Don't you want to go to the Hotel Panorama? The Treff Hotel Panorama. There we go. Right, we'll slow down now. It's fine. Everyone just calm down in the back there. You want to drive slower, you get a job with Flixbus and drive the coaches slow. We're efficient. I do like, and I think I said in the last video that I did, I really do like the sheer volume of AI traffic in terms of like, you're not constantly seeing the same cars again and again. As much as I absolutely love OMSI, the problem is that you can't load too many different vehicles in, otherwise it really does, even on my computer, it really does affect your FPS, your frame rates. Right, we're going to nip across here. There we go. We're going to overtake this lot up this hill. Whee! Yeah, it really impacts your FPS. So, has the driver fallen asleep on the accelerator pedal? Yeah, with OMSI. So you do often see the same cars again and again and again and again. Wait, whoa, my lord! The steering wheel just jumped out my hand. Oof. Got an adrenaline rush from that, good lord. Yeah, so, you know, but whereas this, I mean, you do see a lot of the same colours, like this minibus, for example, and the Golf in front, but there's a wide variety of AI traffic, and it just keeps it interesting, doesn't it? The only thing that I've said before, and I'll say again, it's really disappointing that there's no buses, like AI buses. I know you see them on the motorway, but you don't see them in towns, you don't see them in the bus stations picking up and dropping off. It's the same as on Tourist Bus Simulator. You don't see any AI buses anywhere, just the static models. It really is a shame, because you'd think they could probably have implemented some form of timetable where they go from town to town every half an hour or something like that, you know, so that you'd see the odd bus, even if it wasn't very frequent and you only saw like maybe one or two pulling in and leaving. I just think that would be quite nice, you know, if you knew that the parked up buses were actually going to go somewhere. They could probably actually get a Flixbus timetable off the internet, because you know, they do run across Germany, don't they? Maybe that's me wanting too much, but it just, you know, it'd sort of just bring it to life a bit more, wouldn't it? And, you know. Right, I think that we'll be going up there on the left, won't we? We'll be coming off soon. Oh no, carry on. Oh, Cologne Airport in front. Cologne. Right, we're just going to nip across there. That mirror at the top is absolutely bob useless, isn't it? You can't actually see. It needs to be bent round a little bit more. I don't think you can edit your mirrors on this though, which is a bit of a shame. We've got a lorry going backwards in front. Oh no, it's a tanker. It's a tanker, no need to panic, everybody. Oh, you weren't panicking. Oh, that's good. That's good. Right, I could do with getting out in front of this tanker, because there's two of them. Oh, there's a coach as well, a HanVool by the look of things. Oh, look at that, that is excellent timing. We'll let these go in front. Just whiz across there, look at that. Gruppo 7 something something something. 7331, of course, from the Canary Islands there. That livery. Been on a couple of them when we went to Lanzarote with Jet 2. They were orange Gruppo buses, and they had purple ones as well. But yeah, the orange buses, I was so excited, and my other half couldn't work out why. I was like, oh, these are the ones off Tourist Bus Simulator, it's really exciting. I didn't realise it was a real company, but yeah, it is. I think Gruppo might be Spanish for group, you know. Look at that. How worldly am I? Practically fluent in the lingo. I'm not sure where the 7331 comes from, by the way. If any of you happen to know much on your Canarian coach companies, yeah, if you can fill me in on that, that'd be fantastic to learn. Right, it's a shame we're not a bit more zoomed out on the E-Class. Not a bit more zoomed out on the old motorway here, because it'd be nice to see, you know, so you could plan ahead for your junctions. I have a feeling we're coming off here. Oberhof. Yeah, I think that's up the hill. Right, past this lorry, and then we'll cut in. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they don't have very long slip roads here, do they? Right, here we go. Oh, yeah, because Oberhof is actually past the Treff Hotel Panorama. We could have probably stopped at both, but I didn't want the video to be too long. I don't want you people to get bored of me. You know, just little snappy videos. And however, of course, yesterday's Bus Simulator 21 was rather disappointingly short, wasn't it? I will agree with you there. The thing with Bus Simulator 21 and all its add-ons is there's no sort of, it doesn't call it the final task or anything like that. So when you're creating content on it, when there's tasks like that, it does make it quite difficult to sort of plan, you know what I mean, and make the episodes a consistent length. Usually I go for the half-hour episode, of course, in all my videos, but yeah, then all of a sudden it just abruptly stops, and you're like, oh right, I've finished it. So yeah, that's why yesterday's video was about 13 minutes in length. Come on. Oh, we might get some sort of nice scenic shot up this hill. 41 kilometres of this road, good lord. Oh, there's a Mercedes E-Class that appears to have been run off the road there. Again, nobody stopping to help. Not even the fire engine behind. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a nice picture. Look at that, with the fields and oh, lovely. Why can I hear a frog? Right, that's ooh, lovely. That's nice. Have a couple more. Lovely. Oh, look at that down there. Beautiful. Where are we actually going? Let's have a look. So now we've come off. We're making our way downtown. Oh no, don't start singing. Da-na-na-na-na-na. No, stop it. Stop. Cease and desist. I thought these squiggly bits would be going uphill though, to be honest with you, not down. Stop it. Oh my lord. I mean, this is a hell of an incline. I don't think we'd get up going the other way, would we? Whee! It's 100 kilometers an hour down there, and this is not a good idea. Louis-Ental. Have we stopped here on Train Simulator at some point, like Train Sim World? Oh, we've stopped here before, haven't we, when we were looking at the DLC? Because I'm sure we've gone down there to the nice photo spot. Right, here we go. Back up to full pelt. Just a little town, that, isn't it? I was going to go to Prague in this video, but Prague was a little bit close to Dresden, wasn't it? When you saw on the map there, I thought, well, that's going to be. We'll be there in about 15 minutes at the speed that I drive, anyway. So that's why I thought we'd go here, because it's a little bit more interesting, isn't it? When you get off the motorway, like this is my style of, you know, if I'm playing OMSI, if I'm playing any sort of driving game, I much prefer driving on roads like this, and I do in real life, to be fair. You know. I mean, my car is built for motorway driving. You know, it's a 2-litre diesel. It's happy to sit on the motorway. That's where it's happiest. You know, that's what these cars are for. But it has to be said, motorway driving isn't that boring, is it? You know, you just sat there staring out the window ahead. Whereas, you know, a nice, fun little almost like a racetrack kind of road, and that's not saying I drive it responsibly, because I don't, because it's just not worth it, is it? I mean, if I lost my licence, I wouldn't be able to do my job on the railway, because I wouldn't be able to get to and from work at the antisocial time, so it's not worth driving like a hooligan, is it? And, you know, but at the same time, these roads are much more interesting, aren't they? They're much more fun. And of course, if I did lose my licence, then I'd have to not only retake my my car licence, but I'd have to do my bus licence again, and that was over £1,000 to do everything. It's just not the sort of money you want to be throwing around, is it, really? So yeah, although I look like I drive like a lunatic on this, in real life I'm a lot more sensible. And for those of you that have said, obviously not, we've watched you on your preserved bus adventures, very rude. Oh, come on, make the turn. There we go, lovely. See, unlike OMSI, they're just not bothered. You can throw this coach round the corner. They're just not bothered at all. You can brake as harsh as you want if we slam on there. There you go, you see, they're just not bothered, are they? Right, here we go, round the corner. Interesting that we're getting the ambient city sounds. We're out in the middle of the sticks, in the middle of nowhere, and still we're getting the beep. Well, here we are, the Treff Hotel panorama. This is where our video ends. And you know what? We've more or less got it to 30 minutes in total. That is pretty good planning on my part. I do hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think of these HanVool Van Hool coaches in the comments section. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favour, sling a little like. at the video, consider it your New Year treat to me. And if you do like this video, if you've enjoyed it, you think, do you know what, I quite like this guy, maybe I want to see more, do consider subscribing so that you never miss out on any future episodes. We're too early. Well, I mean, you're the same guy that was complaining that we've done nothing but speed all the way here, so don't be surprised that we're early. But yeah, get your luggage. Enjoy your holiday, people. Yeah. Cheerio. Goodbye for now.